Well, it's Philadelphia's soda tax, a job killer. You might remember in 2016, unions claimed thousands of jobs would be lost due to the city's sugary beverage tax. Now, 2 years since it's been implemented, Eyewitness News reporter Matt Petrillo is looking into that claim.
During the lunchtime rush in Philadelphia, when people want a soft drink, it's easy to knock the city's soda tax.
To have to pay a soda tax is it's ridiculous.
I think it's absurd.
The tax went into effect 2 years ago, and now the impact can be seen out of the city's hustle and bustle and inside here at Spring Garden Academy in Philadelphia's Fairmount neighborhood.
Here at Spring Garden Academy, they have a curriculum. They're learning numbers, they're learning colors, shapes.
Denise Pickard cannot afford to pay the roughly $200 a week it would cost to send her 3-year-old daughter to pre-K here. But the city picks up the tab for her. It uses money from its sweetened beverage tax.
I know a lot of people, they was like, oh, I'm not reaping any benefits. They just made this up. They're just trying to take our money and use it for themselves. And I was like, well, I can testify that my child has benefited for it because she is going to a private school for free.
Do you still buy soda?
I still do.
You still buy it?
Yes, because I know it's benefiting her.
Philadelphia city leaders say money from the soda tax allows more than 4,000 kids to attend pre-K in Philly this year with no cost to their families. Plus, nearly 280 pre-K jobs have been created, including several here at Spring Garden Academy.
We have 7 new teachers, as well as 2 new kitchen staff and a new director.
But it takes a lot of soda to pay for it all. Eyewitness News found Philadelphia's sugary drink tax generated about $149 million in its first 2 years. A big chunk, nearly $40 million of that went to pre-K. Some went to community schools and parks. But it turns out about $102 million still sits in the city's bank account, apparently collecting dust. So we caught up with Mayor Jim Kenney. $149 million has been raised in 2 years. It's a lot of money. Most of it is sitting in the bank unspent. Why is that?
Because we were in court for 2+ years with the soda industry.
Mayor Kenney points out the soda tax money was tied up until last July when the city finally won a PA Supreme Court case. The case was brought by the soda industry, which sought to have the soda tax repealed.
They sue us. We wind up having to hold on to the money in case we lose the lawsuit, so we don't spend it all and have to pay it out of the general fund. So we're catching up with the delay that they caused.
Now that Philadelphia can use the tax money generated by the soda tax, it's expected to fully be spent in a few years. Meantime, the Teamsters is the union that rallied against the soda tax when it was first proposed. The union claimed it would kill jobs. Now, 2 years into the tax, we asked the Teamsters spokesperson, Kara Dennis, how many jobs were lost. We were told no comment. Jim Engler is Mayor Kenney's chief of staff.
And for them not to have any comment at this point about job losses that they've claimed would cripple their industry is, I think, telling.
But the soda tax will stay in Philadelphia depending on who is running the city. Mayor Jim Kenney vows to keep it here. It is a signature policy of his first term, after all. But at least one mayoral candidate tells us he will immediately drop it.
As far as the soda tax is concerned, I would repeal it.
Former Philadelphia Controller Alan Bukovitz is challenging Mayor Kenney in this year's primary. He says Philadelphia is the nation's biggest poor city and cannot afford the soda tax. He's not alone. Pennsylvania State Senator Anthony Williams, who is exploring the possibility of running for mayor, agrees.
The tax is not working out. Unfortunately, poor people in Philadelphia are paying a disproportionate amount, and I think that's unfair.
Soda is not the elixir of life. You don't need it to live. If you don't want to buy it, don't buy it. Buy water, because you're buying it from the same guys that are selling you the soda.
So at this year's primary election, when Philadelphia will hit the polls to vote for a new mayor, they will also essentially vote whether or not to keep the soda tax and allow thousands of kids to go to pre-K or to end it. In Philadelphia, Matt Petrillo, CBS 3 Eyewitness News.